What's up, brother fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am here at Audi West Chapel, and today I have with me the 2024 Audi RS5 Sportback. So in this video, I'm going to tell you my top 5 least favorite thing about this car right here. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And without further ado, let's get in the review. I am Ceezy and you're in my world. Let's ride. Number 1. So here you have USB type B port at the back of the car. This is a 2024 model and you're paying almost $90,000. You're gonna be paying $90,000 with tax for sure for this car. So why are we in 2024 and we still have USB type B in the car? Nowadays, so every device, even the iPhone, changed to USB-C. So what will you be charging at the back here? Maybe iPhone 13, iPhone 14. But every device now is going to be USB-C. iPads, iPhones, most Android like Samsungs, Google phones, they all USB-C. So now having this here is a bit of a blow, because with your cable, you're not going to be able to be sharing cables with people. And with your iPhone charger, you're not going to be able to charge right here if you have a newer iPhone, of course. So this is a bit outdated, and I wish they could change this. In other models, they do have USB-C at the back. But here, they decided to keep this one in a 2024 model. So I think this is not a good thing here. They have one USB-C port, and that's underneath the armrest. So if you're at the back, you're not going to get that privilege unless you really want to stretch your cable to the front. And also, they have another USB type B port underneath the climate control. I'm not sure why they keep those. So they need to update those ASAP. Number 2. So one of the most luxurious material that you can get in a luxury car is Alcantara. It's very soft to the touch. It feels just like cotton, and it's so plush. Like even the steering wheel right now is Alcantara, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. The gear selector is Alcantara, and there's some on the door as well. So that's not a problem here. You have Alcantara, you pay for it, that's luxury. But my only issue is having it on the steering wheel. Probably they should have left out the side, for example, where you're holding to drive. Because my issue is, if you have sweaty hands, if you're driving for a long time, you're gonna leave marks everywhere. You can see already marks here. And if you're someone that likes to eat in your car, not that you should be eating in an expensive car like this, but you never know, you might be running late, or it will happen at least one time. So driving with greasy hand, or what, if you're eating chips, whatever it is gonna stick to the Alcantara. And I think this material right here, it's not well suited to be on a steering wheel, at least to the side where you're holding. So it can be on top and the bottom, but here I would prefer to have the leather with the perforation in it to give you that grip. But here it's gonna get dirty, that's for sure. I can guarantee that. You're gonna be like a slave to this steering wheel, cleaning it up. If there's a way to clean it, I'm not sure, but you can probably look online, we can find that out. But what I'm saying is that it's gonna be dirty for sure, especially if you have sweaty hands. And look at all the marks on it already. Number 3, I am back at it again with the climate control. So here at the back, we've had this same climate control at the back of the car for years now. So my only complaint about this climate control is the fact that you do not have the ability to change the fan speed at the back here. So for example, in an S6 or S7, all those cars, RS6, RS7, you can change the temperature and change the volume of the fan or the fan speed at the back. So here you can only change the temperature, even though they have like the heated seat at the back. That's something you get in RS6 and RS7 as well. But here, the climate control is only for temperature here. So the fan speed that you're gonna get at the back is gonna be the same that you're getting up front. So the car has only one fan speed control for the entire car. So the persons up front cannot change their fan speed independently like on an RS6 and RS7. And being an RS model, I wish they would add that extra piece of convenience in it for the passengers at the back. Even if it's one fan speed for the entire back, they could at least add that, I believe. But they haven't changed the system for at least 4 years. It's been over 4 years even. It's been the same climate control at the back. But all complaints aside, you have the ability to have a climate control at the back, and you should be grateful for that. But some cars don't have that, and people at the back are always asking for air coming from front. So this is still convenient to have this, but they could take it to the extra level, because this is a luxurious car and it's expensive, and this is what we are paying for. We need those little details. These are the things that matter in cars like this, because otherwise there's plenty of other options in terms of luxury, in terms of performance. But if you're getting this, then you should be able to give us at least fan speed at the back. Number 4. So I'm a huge fan of the RS bumper or the RS diffusers, but my only issue with it is the fact that this right here is not perforated. So it has the honeycomb pattern on it, but it's blocked out. For example, when you're looking at a car like the R8, you have the same pattern at the back, but it's perforated to let you see like the exhaust at the back or anything. That looks great at the back of the car. Pretty much it gives you, lets you look the mechanical aspect of the back of the car, because on the R8 the engine is at the back, you can see a lot of things. But here, even though the engine is not here, but I wish this would be perforated, because you already have the pattern. Why not perforate it? Like, remove all those things that are blocking it. I'm not sure if they're trying to hide something that is not appealing at the back, but they should have thought about it and make it look appealing, and make this like a grill, just like the grill up front. So this is my only complaint with this. I wish it would be perforated, but other than that, the diffuser looks good. It has that wavy shape for the RS models, and you have the oval pipes at the back, which is great. But I want this to be perforated. Maybe some aftermarket parts have it. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But this right here, it needs to be perforated. If you have the honeycomb pattern, just make it functional, please. Number 5. So if you watch the full review that I made about this car, you're gonna see how I praise the convenience of having the buttons here for the climate control. And I even talk about it in my top 5 favorite features about this car. That's another video. All right, so now here, I'm sitting in my ideal driving position, and this is my reach to the screen. All right, so like in the past, I had a 2019 A5 where I had all the buttons for the MMI system right here. And starting 2020, they removed all those buttons in favor of the touchscreen. Don't get me wrong, the touchscreen is very cool. It's practical as well as it's user-friendly pretty much. Touchscreen is very fluid, just like your phone, and the icons are really big. You're gonna be touching exactly where you need to and not click on something by mistake. You have a haptic feedback to let you know when you click on something and all of that. But at the same time, I totally miss having the buttons in the center right here, because it was very convenient when I'm driving and just relaxing and enjoying the ride, and I need to maybe change music or do something in the menu. I used to be able to just reach here and get the button and do it, all right, instead of coming to the front and touch whatever I need to do here. But the buttons were so convenient. I could just rest my hand on the gear selector and then just operate the menu, and that's it right there. And I totally miss this, and I know some drivers will miss it as well. So that's one thing that I don't like about the MMI system. All right, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2024 Audi RS5 Sportback. So big shout out to Audi West Chapel and One for giving us access to this car so we could talk about it today. So if you find any value add in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And now, until we meet again, let's keep riding.